maybe. Copy now. Goes, keep it up. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tier 2. I believe it's round 6, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have a great race to look forward to because we have the first sprint race ever in SLR, Slipstream League Racing, and I'm looking forward to it because it's something new, and maybe some might say sprint races aren't that exciting, but new things are always exciting. And what is even more exciting is the standings on the left, because we saw the standings getting close to each other. Gamer only 14 points behind Tunari right now, and Matt also really close. In the constructors, the team standings, it's even closer, even tighter at the front. Haas and also Martin clearly the favorites. Haas having had really good weekends. Smelto, I believe, even won last weekend. Great job by him. And today I'm commentating with a new commentator, Pluto. I want to welcome you. How are you looking forward to the race?
I'm very excited for this race, and I want to say thank you for helping me again. I mean, this is the first race I'm gonna commentate, and I hope we'll have a good and clean race, a fun one as well.
Well, I definitely agree on having a clean race. I like that. And that should be alright. I love this track, to be honest. It's such a great track. I don't know how it will be commentating, but we'll see, you know.
It's so fluid to drive. It's very, very, very fun, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. So it seems like Samin is the first driver on track, so we will have a look with it. He's also one of the faster drivers, of course. Also, Martin having a very strong lineup. He's still not out, but let's see what he can do. And
There's also Matt behind him.
Question for someone looking in the chats, or is there any rain forecasted for the race or a sprint race? I'm not sure. Maybe you can check out if someone says something.
I don't remember. I didn't check. I saw someone in the Discord that named it. Okay, well, he's on a lap now, so I mean.
Yeah, he's definitely on a lap. And the thing is, it's tough to overtake at some points, but it's a lovely track, and it's a historic track as well, you know, for maybe infamous reasons as well, but it's a lovely track.
Yeah, it's lovely. Of course, the unfortunate incident, but happened.
Yeah,
here.
so no, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everything has gotten more safe now. But hopefully, these guys can use that to their advantage.
Well, I would disagree on the tracks having become really more safe, to be honest, because I think it's more the cars. Yeah, definitely. And some of the barriers, of course. It's in the first sector, it's 50.6. It's the second sector, my bad. You know what times you might look at. I haven't done my research into looking what times have been done in practice.
Matt got the purple second sector. Again after him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if purple tells us too much, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it might tell us something. Who knows? I don't.
Yeah, this game is weird in that. It's 16.3, the first bank lap of Samim. Let's see what other drivers can do. I believe it's Matt right behind it. 2 tenths slower, that's not what he wants, I believe.
And then that's 400s, right? And then 4 tenths slower on Crazy Joss.
Yeah, and laps on really close to Matt there, actually.
Ooh, Schmelto with a fast lap. That's a banger of a lap.
He's continuing his form of the last 2 races. He's absolutely being incredible. And his pace, he has shown to have really good pace, same for Matt. But consistency is something they need to find in order to make a chance to contend for the team's constructors. But they're already contending because they're really close to Aston Martin. And they don't seem, Aston Martin, they don't seem to get it consistent as well as I would have betted more on them to be consistent.
Right. Well, I hope the championship stays like this, because this is this is awesome, you know. It's been so close.
Yeah, now I even hope it might get closer. I hope it will get closer because
Joel finishes
the
his
closer
lap,
the
gets
better.
P5.
16.8, yeah, definitely smells dominant, but
Ooh,
Tonari
Tonari's lap.
15.7 right behind. He is contending for pole, and AR Gamer puts
Three.
16.0, with
That's
3
like,
tenths behind Smeldo and Tonari. It's 2.5 behind Tonari. And
well,
I think that's
those
everyone
some decent
tried.
laps from the Aston Martins, you must say.
And someone else, Gorlak, just set a lap 16.4 right behind Samim. And I believe it's one of the
Kyriakidis is on his
AlphaTauris.
lap now.
Yeah, Kyriakidis is on his lap. We're on board with him right now.
Getting
Let's see
tiny
what he
through
can
the
do.
last corner. Oof. Well, that was a good corner, let's be real here. Let's see what he can do. Ah, okay,
16.9, not too bad for him. Maybe midfield is
not too
where
shabby.
he's often beat. Where is our Irish driver Tipsy Bob? He's still in the pits. I haven't seen him been out yet. Gabriel
Okay,
Haskos, he is
SLR
a driver.
Larson.
Yeah, I think
Larson
we
going
should
through the last
be
two
looking
corners.
on board with Gabriel Haskos because is Gabriel? I'm not even sure to be honest, but he is some pace as well. And let's see what he can do. Had a bit
Oh,
snap of oversteer there, it seems. Larson goes 9th, right behind his teammates. That's actually surprising, or not too bad from him. P9, he would be happy for that, with that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's his
Oh,
time lost for Haskos. He got too wide. He got also
and a
track
validated
limits
lap.
there, but he was a bit too oversteer, a bit too much over the curb. It seemed I caught off a bit with that, but that
Samin on an
will
out
be
lap.
good. Samim definitely is. He is still not through sector 1. Warming up his tires. Let's see how he will do that.
Well, let's look at the times, right? Good performance from Aston Martin so far. They're very close to each other. Looking at Tonari, isn't he the championship leader? I'm sorry if I'm
Tonari is
uneducated.
definitely the championship leader. He's a fast driver, but he is also pace-wise really consistent. He's at the top every time. It's luck or a bad situation where he comes in that would make the difference of him becoming low. And on the other hand, we have both the Haas drivers, both the Aston Martin drivers being really fast, but they need to be consistent and I would say they need to have a top weekend. But Smeldo, 3 weekends in a row, he's having really good. He had the last 2 races were really good, and he was second and first if I remember correctly, and he was like 11th before that. So he's making an impressive comeback, although it only might be the 6th race of the season, 5th. I'm not sure. You might want to have a
Ooh,
look.
that
Ooh, that's
traffic.
busy there for Samim,
What's
but he gets
happening in
past it.
there, man?
Yeah, busy on the pit exit, and you don't want to cross that line because it was still before the line, and if you cross that line, you will have some issues with penalties. Maybe I'm not even sure, but I think it's just some cautiousness and maybe too cautious on
I mean,
getting the track limits there.
I wonder what they were doing there. Yeah, he got a perfect first sector, but I'm not too sure of this game if that makes any sense.
No, I don't think it does. Actually, I don't think it does.
He goes
We
a
would have to
little bit
see.
safer through there. Ooh. Okay, that was pretty tidy. That was nice. That was nicely done. He has traffic ahead of him.
Yeah, he's currently 2.5 tenths fast, so he's definitely looking to set a fast lap. But can he contend for pole position with this lap? We will have to see in the last sector, because he needs to improve 4 tenths up on his old time in sector 3. But he has... that AlphaTauri is definitely not in a preferable position, because he will definitely have some dirty air because of that. People in the grass in front of him, which will also not be the kind of situation you would imagine. But he still managed to improve. Managed to improve 1.5 tenths in sector 3. Solid job seeing the traffic there. P3, definitely a decent improvement. Let's see which other drives. Since Smeldo is just on a hot lap. Yeah, he just got on a hot lap.
It seems he's backed off.
You know, yeah, he's definitely not on a hot lap because he's not using ERS. I love this, which turns are 4 and 5 it are, right? You know, everyone approaches 4 and 5 differently because there are a whole lot of different ways to approach it. You know, do you want to go a bit faster through the first corner or through the second corner?
I'm sorry. Oh, my throat. I'm sorry about cutting you off, but it seems crazy. Josh, he. What happened to him?
Retired in the pit, I believe. I don't know why.
Maybe he has to get some food.
Matt is definitely improving a whole lot. He's 7/10 improving in
Oh
sector
shit!
2.
Yeah, you're right. Let's see. This will put him ahead of Sammy, behind Tonari, I think.
Yeah, we'll have to see. His last sector still going, and
Oh,
he
that's
pushes
a
it fast. It's
banger!
15.6. That's really good for Haas, but there's still 8 minutes left of qualifying. Let's see what Tonari has to respond. He's warming up his tires as he's trying to get a good position on track to set another hot lap. Let's look on board with him. On board, and we will just have an offset view of it from other parts of the track. Maybe not. But this is track that
I'm
counts for
looking.
him. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at Tonari because he's one. They seem to be fast, but Samim and AR Gamer are close as well, but they're not on a lap to qualify or to set another hot lap yet. He was
Oh,
getting it a bit high in the gears there, Tonari.
oh, he's 1/10 up on his lap. I think it's called.
Yeah, he's 110 faster, that's definitely a good sign, but he needs to find a little bit more. But will he get those in the last 2
It's
sectors?
cautious
We will
through
see.
there.
Yeah, he's busy on track in front of him as well. So he needs to get a space. A bit rough on the exit there. Through Aqua. A little bit of luck up, but he improves 2.5 tenths. If he continues this will definitely
Ooh, that
be a
was
provisional
nice.
pole. Getting some tight slipstream there as well. Let's see through the last 2 corners, what will he do? Gurlai in the meantime set a really good lap, 15.9. He's in 4th position, great from him. Let's see what Tonari will set. He will put it fast as 2.5 tenths almost in front of Matt. Really good time from Tonari.
That's a banger of a lap, I must say. You could just see how he was driving it, like in the last sector, like he was so on the limit of the tracks. It was
definitely. In the meantime, we're looking on board with AR Gamer, R Gamer, Arab Gamer, R Gamer, however you want to pronounce it. But he is looking to improve. He is almost 5 tenths up, and let's see where he can put the car, in which
Papa
position for the
Dimitru
time
is on the
being.
lap right now. He's
Yeah, we're currently on board with AR Gamer.
Oh, never mind.
And he will put it just behind Tonari. Really good time from R Gamer.
Really, really, really strong time.
Definitely. There's some yellow flags somewhere because drivers are driving slow, I believe.
I'm quite sure the AlphaTauri of Virtue is on the lap. Yeah, I'm quite sure he is. Number 17.
Yeah, we can have a look on board with him as there's no one else to follow, I believe. Maybe
he can pull
Haskell.
something out of the bag. You never know of these drivers.
Well, Virch is a driver that has been driving for a longer time in SLR, but I don't believe he's one to get an upset today, to be honest with you.
1/10 down on his lap so far.
Tipsy Bob retired. He doesn't fancy a qualifying at all today. Wonder why that is. I always love his interviews with the man.
I think Haskell's
And the
on lap
geoguessers. Virgin improves only is 27,000. That's not what he wants.
Sure.
Haskell is definitely a driver that should improve. But is he on a hot lap because he's 2 tenths down?
Quite sure that Williams of Haskell's is on a lap as well.
Yeah, we're looking with Haskell, but he's 2 tenths down in the first sector.
Yes.
So it's definitely not the start, and he's going like wide there. This won't be a good lap. He invalidates as well. And maybe he has time to get another set of tires, but then he has to go in fast. I'm not even sure how the tire situation works with these sprint races, to be honest.
I think it's just one set of softs or mediums, I'm not quite sure. It seems Samin is gonna get on a lap now. He has 2 laps of fuel remaining.
This will be his last lap. That's definitely for sure. Yep. And he's using his ERS now because he's trying to get onto a hot lap. The yellow flags, I think someone spun there in the fast
He has clean air ahead of him. It's just gonna. He has every card in his hand, it seems.
Yeah, Samim apparently fancies the space he got when he gets out earlier, because some other drivers have seen traffic annoying that. So he just takes it all in own hands. You know, take the responsibility yourself. But then you need to be really fast, because the track might be a little bit greener than it might be soon.
There's an Alpha Tauri that went off.
Yeah, that's what I mean with traffic. You know, it can be really annoying.
Oh no, he's just driving on the grass. I'm not quite sure what he's doing.
Samim currently down on his old time. That's the risk of going out early, and he validates. That's rough. That's rough.
That is really rough. The Alfa Romeo of Art Naiko is on a lap now.
We will just call him Art for for the ease of the pronunciation. So
I think that's the best idea.
I think he's actually a new driver or reserve driver. Let me check. I'm curious. But I think we haven't seen him. It's a bit rough here through Aquala, I believe the corner name is. I haven't done my homework, unfortunately.
He's 1/10 down, I think. I like his helmet. Has horns.
Yeah, we're currently on board with Matt though, because he is setting a hot lap and he is one of the contenders, maybe even for pole. Although I don't want to curse him, but we just did. So that's something I need to tell you as well, as you're commentating. It's common. Like, you ask me if you can just call out others' mistakes. but you know, you can do that. But be careful at calling out mistakes of them before they happen, because there have been curses often from commentators. I've experienced them myself. You don't want to be the cursor, so if you want to leave the responsibility to others, it will be really appreciated by me. Samim retired. Oh yeah, he was in the pits.
With all this power in my hands, you know, it's hard to not like say anything like.
Matt is not improving. Matt is not improving, and he is traveling in front. That's definitely not a good turn. Almost lost it here. That won't be an improvement from him. Let's look on board with other drivers. He slows down.
Futuristic is on a good lap. 8/10 faster. 9/10 faster in the first sector.
Well, let's have a look with him then. Why not? Ah, he's only 500 faster.
What? It's at 9/10. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's because it's not even in sector 1, I believe. Our game is about to set a hot lap. Smelto is on a hot lap. No, he is not.
I think Larsen is finishing a hot lap now. Getting the slipstream from his Mercedes. The Alpha Tauri actually.
Tunari is on a hot lap, so we're looking on board with him. Oh, he goes wide, but he doesn't invalidate. He's been lucky there.
Yeah, lucky boy. The golden child.
Oh, he goes purple here, improves by 400. Maybe he needs to find a little bit more though, because AR Game is behind him and he also doesn't go much faster. But AR Game is more in traffic, or now in front of it. Let's see, Tunari, where will you put the car? Futuristic goes 6th. In the meantime, Tunari improves 1.5 then. That's actually a great improvement in the last sector then. Let's see what AR Gamer can do.
AR Gamer is 100 up on his last lap.
Gorla and Smelto also really improving. Let's see where they will put it. Lepsin goes 4th for the time being. 15.9, great time by him as well. AR Gamer, whatever you want to pronounce it. I pronounce it twice the same, but where does he go? Can he get pole? He get 15. No, doesn't get. My bad. 15.3. I was almost confused by the 15.4, and now Smelto goes 4th.
He can't dethrone the king yet.
Gorla almost invalidated there, but he keeps between the lines according to the game. It's a 15.7 improvement as well. Goes 5th there. That was a great qualifying. Oh, great qualifying. It's not done, I believe. Yeah, Larsen goes in. We have Silver out, but he is invalidated, so qualifying's over. We have Tunari in 1st, our Gamer in 2nd, Smelto in 4th, and Matt in 3rd. Samim, a disappointment. with the invalidation, with the last bad lap he had, with bad last lap he had, 8th position, that's not where he wanted to be, but great qualifying from Tonari, and AR Gamer won't be disappointed as well. But maybe the Haas got a small advantage because they can work together, although we have a sprint race to look
I
forward
mean,
to first. I don't even know, maybe someone in chat can tell me, guys. Are there points rewarded for the sprint race? I'm not sure.
yeah, points are rewarded. I mean,
Yeah, normally
first to
in,
10th.
but are they as well in this league?
I'm not quite sure actually. Now that you mention it. I mean, what will this mean for the constructors as well? Haas, 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, not bad at all, but the thing is, well, you're 8th in a sprint race starting, it's still not ruined for Samim because there's still a race coming up and you don't want to be lost in this race because you can still mess it up in the actual qualifying, what is the sprint race. So
Yeah.
there's nothing
It's still
nothing
not
is
ideal.
nothing
Mercedes,
is said.
decent
There's still a
qualifying.
lot to play for. I
9th and 10th.
wonder which tires people are going out on.
I think in the sprint race, it's you go mediums and you don't pit at all. I'm quite sure it's that.
Yeah, I would think the same, but I'm not sure. You actually, but again, a great qualifying from Tonari. Shimada
That's
seemed
true.
really promising, but he couldn't put it second in the last lap, unfortunately for him. And our gamer really solid. He has struggled some races, but he has also shown really good pace, and today he's also really close to
Yeah.
Tonari, and we shall just see what will get us started. I don't see the grid yet because we're showing the pit lane, but we want
That's
to
an
get the grid
awesome
seen
picture.
soon. There are more fans pit lanes than this in Imola, but I found the track more important, so let's head over to the track because the track is more important in
I mean,
fanciness than
look at the
the pit
people.
lane.
Look at them. Look at all the beautiful faces.
I don't see people. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, they don't seem excited, to be honest.
Open your eyes, Leo.
We see a Finnish flag in the far distance, and we're
Oh,
starting the race.
oh,
Finish flag for Tonari. Tonari at pole. What can he make of the start? Kyriakidis has left. That's not what he wants. Tonari, how will he get away? It seemed like a really good, solid start. AR game is struggling though. He has both Haas drivers around him. And we don't have a good view, but the Haas drivers are battling AR game, but he seems to maintain it in second. He goes off the grid, he goes off the track, and he's struggling now. And there's contact between Matt and AR game, but it's lagging a bit. AR gamer lost 2 positions to both Haas guys. Now even Samim got a really good start, but he's crashed into the wall. It's the end
he's
of the
crashed into the
qualifying for him.
wall.
What a
Oh,
terrible start for Samim. It seemed like contact with his teammate. Let's head over to the first drivers. I think it's a safety car, not sure. Should be.
I just want to say, right, look at the Mercedes drivers. They both dropped to 13 and 14 from 10th and 9th. Bad start from the Mercedes drivers. But it's unfortunate. It happens in the start, right? When you look at Samim, he went from what, 8th, right?
8th to 5th, right behind his
then
teammate. They could work it up from there, but then it seemed like they had contact. I'm not sure, but it's a terrible start for
unfortunate
Samim.
accident,
And now
right?
he has to start. I'm not calling it F2, but a feature race, the real race, which counts for all points. He has to start it all the way from P20.
Who else gained positions, do you know?
We can just have a look at us. And here, right? So,
So
Art got 7 positions. A great start from him as well.
Yeah,
But Haskos, Wesley, and Gracie just got a great position as well. And yellow flags are cleared as Tonari is starting racing again. I think that car has been cleaned up really quickly, to be honest. It seemed like a really big mess.
They did well, let's be real here. And futuristic overtakes. Oh, there's a spin.
Oh, that's Kyriakidis around.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Does he have damage though? It doesn't seem like that's unfortunate for him. Let's get on board with Matt because there are yellow flags. Yeah, it is for Kyriakidis. The yellow flags here, and Matt is hunting down. Sorry, standing wrong.
So now we're
Matt is
getting a
hunting
good
down,
lead.
but Wesley is hunting down as well here on Haskell.
Oh,
Yeah, Tonari, great
that lead is
starts.
gaining. Great start from Tonari.
Yellow
Oh, there's
flags
a yellow
again.
sensor. I think that's
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's just a weird bug of the game, it seems like, to be honest.
Oh, and Futuristic goes wide. Maybe Crazy
Yeah,
Josh
he
will
gets
put
overtaken
position
there by
there.
Gracie just probably. If he doesn't be careful, we're gonna have a look a bit in front because it's even tighter there. Alright, really solid start. P6 now. He lost one position again, but not bad at all. So people are currently trying to settle. Everyone has started on the medium tires as well. No one tried to risk it with a soft tire. Only 11 laps. Wesley out. Wesley out. What happened there? We're gonna have a look where he just spun off, it seems like, into the wall. And it's DNF P90 for him after he also got a solid start being on P8. That's unfortunate. That's not what you want. But there's no safety car out yet for it. But his car is on the middle of the track. I think we should have a safety car here. What's your call? So, that's weird. Apparently the car has been cleaned without a safety car. I must say the stewards are doing an incredible job here today, cleaning the car so quickly. Surprisingly. Some switchings of positions in the back in the meantime. Smelto still following Tunari, but Matt
Larson was off,
can't
man.
catch on.
I'm so sorry, I forgot I had muted myself. Well, but Larson, he spun, I think, fighting with the other guys. And I saw Wesley's crash. I think he spun into the wall and the steward somehow lifted the car, like David Goggins on the boats. Have you ever heard that story before?
No, I haven't heard, but it seems like a story we all should read.
I mean, the short... Oh,
Futuristic
there's
is
another one.
really close. It's another
That's
crash. Papa Dimitriou is
Papa...
off. Is Papa Dimitriou is off the track? Must be
Yeah.
have been an incident as well.
Oh, close.
That seemed like an unsafe rejoin then.
Yeah, I must say so. The field is really spread out already. That's pretty... it seems Schmelto and Matt not playing the team. I mean, it's quite difficult when you want to go for the win, right? There's a big fight in the midfield.
Okay, so let me check for a second. Go talking for a bit. Sorry to interrupt you, viewers. You can talk for a
There's
moment.
another one off.
Yeah, okay, so it's all good. My headset went off for some reason. We missed out on the driver getting off. It seems like it's Veertje.
It's Verchi, I think. I don't
Veertje.
think.
Oh, there's the battle of Smelto. Ooh, he can't put it alongside there.
Futuristic.
A lot of switching positions
Let's
are
start Futuristic, and then Crazy Josh, I think, is also fighting them. This fight is being awesome. Look at Art and Haskos as well, and Neptune and Futuristic. These four are fighting for like crazy, man.
Well, they're fighting everywhere because our gamer has moved up, getting the position of Matt there, and Tunari also was under attack by Smelto. So there are really close battles everywhere. They should just take some time and not do them in the same time as everyone else.
Well, the battle for P6 is really close now. Look at the... It's not even a second, I think.
Well, it might not be, but I think someone is willing to pass Haskell's fast, and his name is Art. Because you don't want to be stuck behind him here. Our gamer is showing 1/10 behind Smello. That's a mistake because you can clearly see on the map he's not. Oh, Futuristic getting really close again.
He's not using his ERS. He has 50% left, it seems. Yeah, and Art has 67.
Well, 50% is already a lot.
Haskos has the least amount of energy with 30.
That's using a lot, and you should at some point then just give the position away Try to fight from the back. Maybe Art can pause him here with DRS, ERS. He goes around the outside. Can he make it done? Can he stick it? Oh, there's wheel banging.
Oh,
Art
that's
goes
a big
around.
spin. That's
Oh,
a big spin here. That's really unfortunate for Art. He was doing so well.
he, he took every guts he got to make that move. But for some reason, he didn't. Maybe I feel like he didn't got a space there, but it was a risky move as
Yeah,
well. Now
I
he's
mean,
fighting Kyriakidis in the back. Haskell keeps P6, but he won't keep it for long because he has no ERS left, and he has no DRS. So this main straight is too long to defend it on there.
well, if we look at the accident again, right? Just think about it. He might have not got enough space, but let's be real here. It was a pretty big lunge, right? I mean, I don't know, these cars, right in this game, it's very easy to spin on your own, and especially with just a little bit of help from another one, you spin immediately. That's my
Yeah,
experience.
but, there was clearly contact between the wheels, and it was just at the point where it started to steer in, so it just gave him a little bit of
It
extra
seems
power into
Smelto
the
and
spin.
Tenari, he's not close enough. Oh, Gurla and Haskos. No, Gurla
Oh,
and
it's
Matt.
Matt getting paused. He gets paused every lap now, almost, because he drops down 2 positions after his good start, solid start, and now
Do you have
he is
damage,
5th.
perhaps?
He might have, I'm not sure.
And an overtake from the AlphaTauri of Silver on Babulos. And Larson overtakes Virchi. Smelto 3/10 behind of Tsunari. This is a really hard fight to tell. Who do you think will win this fight so far? 4
Well,
laps
there are
left
a
of the
lot of
race.
fights going on. There's
Oh,
not one
there's a
drive being
lot of
able to win, and it's Larson round now.
Larson like
There are a
off
lot
again.
of drivers spinning, and I think, to be honest, some drivers, when I see the moves, they're taking risks. Not
Futuristic.
necessary. Like,
Look at
it's
this fight
only the
between
sprint race.
Futuristic
Yeah,
and
we're having a look at
Haskos.
it. Oh, it's some other driver. Now it's Art round. It's Art round at Aquala, I believe. And he's cautious enough to do a safe rejoin there from him. That's sportsmanship we
Okay,
want to see.
so Crazy Josh is 3/10 behind on the
Smelto
straight.
now right behind Tunari. Can he make the move done? He goes around the outside. Keep it safe, guys. Oh no, now Smelto goes round 2. It's absolute
goes round.
drama in turn 2. He goes round as well.
And Lepson and Crazy Josh fighting for a position, and Crazy Josh gets past. And Futuristic still behind
Well,
Haskos.
Gracie Joss is not passed here. Lepson still behind Gracie Joss.
Yeah, well, okay, well, I meant Crazy Josh gets past.
Well, that might be fair, but all those drive, you know, that's we see it in real life as well. Emilia turn 2, it's just terrible. For instance, we see people jumping over the curbs, but it's just the track is just too small to put it alongside there. I would say it's almost like you have
like,
this third chicane in Monza, right?
Yeah.
It's also terrible for overtaking, and
Yeah.
sometimes you need to be a bit more sensible, I believe, and take your moments. Like, now you're losing so much positions again. Smelto is going from 2nd to 5th, while there's still a lot of time left in the real race. We have only 3 laps left though in this race.
Well, he's no ERS on Haskos. It seems he's defending really hard, like on the straight, trying to break the toe.
Futuristic is hunting
Futuristic is
it.
just gonna fly past. He has so much ERS. Look at that overspeed. Beautiful, beautiful overtake.
He puts it in front. No need to fight to turn 2 now, and no one's spinning. Fortunate enough, because we don't like drivers seeing spin out of the race. Sorry there.
Well, I want to just say, like, that move from Futuristic was very good because he's probably realized Haskos' lights flashing for the past 3 laps, right? But instead of going for a risky move, he took it, relax, just waiting, and then on the 9th lap he just goes past. Brilliant.
Yeah, he just waits his moment. He picks his moment and picks it at the right moment, and he gets a position done, gets the overtake done cleanly and where he wants it, and gets no risk of getting fought there. And that's a good thing for him, because you want to keep the car alive. Because I've not said it before, I believe, because the points are for the major part given away in the race, which is coming up soon.
Yep. Well, it seems this is really our order for the race if no one spins or gets penalties. Haskell's still using... Sorry. I apologize. Haskell's still using all his battery.
Yeah, he's trying to find the position back, but Futuristic has some ERS left in his car.
And
there's a yellow flag, AR Gamer,
AR
terrible!
spinning.
It's terrible scenes here for the both the Aston Martin drivers. It's not the start they want, and Haas might even have a bigger shot at closing even more. That's not what they wanted. They are Gamer currently in 8th position, Samim in 20th, starting the feature race. What a scenes we have here.
Yeah, this is really, really, really feisty. And now he has Lepson right in his back mirrors. Looking to see if he can get something.
Haskell's still battling with Futuristic. Maybe that can turn out to something as well.
Maybe Lepson can... Oh, I don't know about that. Haskell's still behind, and Kirikou tries to get 12th from Silver through the chicane.
Well, Tonari gets the fastest lap again.
Holy hell, what a dominant sprint race from Tonari.
Yeah, 6 seconds front, but he doesn't make a mistake, and I think he's the only of the faster drivers who doesn't make a mistake. Gorla doesn't as well, but he has to start a bit more back.
Look at the Red Bull and AlphaTauri fight. It seems Kirikou is trying to...
Oh, he is trying for a move, and he will put it in the inside. Maybe that's a smarter move, but he gets it done at a straight as well. No fighting in turn 2, fortunate for him.
That's a good overtake as well.
Move done. Yeah, clean overtake on the straight. It's maybe a bit more boring, but sometimes it's more sensible for your own race.
It's maybe boring for us, but I don't think for the driver it's that boring.
Yeah, he would be happy with that. You know, it's just about a position and points you gain, and at the end, everyone wants to win.
And look at how much Silver has been holding him up as well. Well, maybe not holding him up, but look at the gap already being made.
Well, we will see. It's the last lap. Our game seems too far behind. And it seems like Tonari, let's get on board with him. He will win the sprint race and he will win pole, win the sprint race. And let's see what he can do in the race we have coming up soon. Gorla gets P2nd of a really strong sprint race. Matt still gets 3rd after the contact. Smelter gets 4th. Yeah. In spite of the mistakes that have been, the incidents that have happened for the Haas drivers, they still get P3 and P4, not bad at all. Futuristic really solid P5.
Crazy Jaws too, it's a good position for him. Haskos as well.
Are disappointing though, starting in P17 after he was P5.
Well, if we
really
look at
unfortunate.
Crazy Jaws gets what, 7th from 15th place in qualifying? That's good. That was really well done. And Haskos 5th from 11th. Who would you say did the best this race? Or the sprint so far?
Well, I'm not sure actually, you know, it all counts on the normal race we will have soon. And if we say drivers have done a really good job and we call them driver of the race, for example, right now, I think we're gonna curse them. So let's just not do that.
Well,
we have seen no track limits though.
I mean, there are many people getting warnings, but no one getting a penalty, which is always good.
Always good, but didn't expect to see it at this track. But it are only 11 laps though, so that explains a lot. Really explains a lot.
I think this race was is very entertaining, but
really
Tonari performance though, whoa, no mistakes. First from lap 1. Very good.
But that's what you can expect from Tonari as well. Like, he is one of the, I think, no doubt, he's the most experienced driver of the regular drives in Tier 2. Right. I believe he's also driving Tier 1.
I mean,
like a full-time seat in Tier 1. I'm not sure actually, but he's just a really solid driver, but he seemed to really put pace-wise, he really got a step up this season, and he's really impressing everyone in my eyes. And but today is not surprising me because he's shown this pace every race so far this season. So it's impressive, of course. But still, there are some other drivers that can have a really good day and can beat him, and that's what makes this tier exciting, and will make this race exciting as well because you see Gurla out of nowhere getting P2 here as well. So
Yeah,
I really hope we see an exciting race again. Maybe a bit
and
less
Haas
spins would
and
be nice.
I mean also Haas and Aston Martin's constructors battle. Like
We're
check what
looking
makes
at
that so.
a race start of Tunari from P2, but now it's Gurla next to him, and maybe Tunari can get a good start again. Let's see what will happen. Seemed like he got away good, but Gurla doesn't have a P2 bad start, but it's Matt really with a really good start getting in between there. It's a lot of drives getting in between. Matt is in P1. But Tunari's still next to him. Can he
Or
make it through the
wide.
corner? Oh, it's Smelter going wide. He's getting off the track and someone else getting off the track as well. Yellow flags. It's Tunari still in P1 somehow. Gurla P3 right behind Matt.
Oh,
And
there's a
it's
spin,
Matt
there's a
getting a
spin.
really good start. What happened?
Silver spun.
Spins?
Random spin. I don't think
Oh,
anyone
he
had
spawns and
anything
Art
happened.
had a really bad start as well. 5-second penalty for Samin for corner cutting. Gaining one
And
position while
Gurla
yeah.
lost one position.
Gracie
Well,
Yols P5 though. Really good start from him as well.
yeah. And Haskell's P4, that's impressive. Oh, and also this is retirement.
Kyriakides, oh, this is not what he wants. Where
Wonder
has
what
it happened?
to him.
Yeah, we're on board.
Happened,
We're still let's see
sector
what's
2,
going on.
sector
Joel
2.
retires as well. Yeah, we see tires off everywhere. What happens this race? It's crazy. Joel just got it into the wall here, it seemed like.
Yeah,
And we have a safety car. We have a full safety car.
Well,
Yellow flags. It's again this incident. So what a start that was, but not in a positive way. But Matt, what a start he had. He got in between the drivers, almost managed to pass Ternari as well, but then decided, okay, let's back off a bit and just keep P2, get this win, but not win too much. Smelter though had a terrible start as well, dropping all the way to P9. He went off track there and spun a bit, but kept it out of the wall and still driving. Yeah, that must be
He's pinning for
front
mediums
wing.
and a new front wing, yeah.
He is.
I mean, that makes sense. Total
yeah,
sense.
and also makes sense because he has.
This is really
He has his
bad
time
for
penalty, just so he serves his time penalty on the safety car, which is really good for him because then he has no time penalty anymore, and he won't lose it anywhere else this race.
I think the time penalty, I'm not too sure if it was just time decision. I mean, I saw Red Bull just going straight on through the gravel, right? Crazy scenes. I mean, absolutely insane. Look, if you look, Gurla lost the position as well. Like, look at the midfield. They're so, it's really, it has changed like 3 times now. In the it changed like from qualifying to the sprint to the race. That's like
Wesley look at Wesley from P19 all the way up to P11 already. He's looking to get into the points. He had of course his DNF in the sprint race. He's trying to get some points back this race. And he's not looking too bad pace-wise this qualifying and Emilia so far.
I might have a bug.
I don't hope so.
You know how you can see the results, right? I can only see the results right now in the race director. I'm just going again. I'll be right back.
Well, we have a safety car being out for the time being, so no worries at all.
Yes, sir.
The thing is, some drivers also decide to go on the hard tires and some on the medium. Interesting as well.
I opened the wrong game.
Oh, that's not the best idea. But Samin was the only driver starting on the softs, and that didn't work out because he has changed them already.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I don't really understand the soft choice, considering this race is kind of. I mean, wouldn't you kind of say this race is like if you took Monaco and made it a little bit more spacious and.
But Samim started at the back though. Sorry to interrupt you, but Samim started at the back, so maybe he just wanted to try something different.
I mean, sure. But I don't think the 2-stop. Well, let's say he didn't lose his front wing, right? I don't think the two-stop would be the optimal strategy, considering this race is kind of like, in my personal opinion, right? My humble personal opinion, I'd say it's like Monaco without the walls in how you overtake, because you have to wait to one
Well,
corner, basically.
I think on average, like, you can just overtake anywhere. It doesn't matter too much, but yeah, I don't think a lot of people would agree with that because that might be seen as aggressive. What happens, AR Gamer? AR Gamer is off. What happened to him on the safety car? Terrible weekend for the Aston Martins. I say it again.
Ooh. Oh
P17
damn!
and 18 now.
I wonder if they are they. I wonder if the Middle Eastern boys can get it back, because they're. I know they're fast.
But they're not both Middle Eastern.
Well, I'm stupid, you know.
Yeah, you know,
Well, I'm
Samim
sure
is
this
Dutch. Maybe he has some Middle Eastern.
is he.
I don't sure. But
Oh, I thought it
our
was.
game is from Saudi
Oh.
Arabia.
Yeah. Okay. But
So
let's just still call them that.
we call them the Middle East boys. Tunari is starting early right at the exit and he got a really solid
Oh, that was a
start.
good start.
Haskell's right behind Gurla. Let's see what he can do. But they're both using the... Oh,
I think he hit the
Haskell's hit the wall. That's awful. And he can't overtake him here because Gurla is using his ERS as well. Papadimitriou made them pass there. Oh, they're still fighting. Oh, no, whoa, whoa, whoa. Babulas, what are you doing to your fellow countryman, my friend? He just got into a T-bone him. And now Gurla made a pass on Matt. Oh, the tough battle here going on. And now maybe Haskell's can. They're going 3 right out of the exit. Yeah, we're currently having a board on 3-way battle here. Matt loses 2 positions. Gurla P2, Haskell's P3. The medium tire seems to work for the time being for them. Matt is struggling. And now he has Grizios right behind him. Can he keep this position? He is using some ERS to do so. Oh, Grizios hit him in the back there. Oh, there's some people going off track as well, trying to overtake them, but they should keep it on track. Futuristic getting the Fenders over Grazios. They're overtook him, P5. The yellow flags for Papadimitriou. Both the Greek drivers having contact, not getting a solid safety car restart. Futuristic now hunting for Matt. Matt losing to the DRS, out to the DRS train. And now Futuristic is hunting him down.
AR Gamer is overtaking Silver. Ooh, clean overtake, I think. Yeah, clean overtake. And now Silver is in a Aston Martin sandwich.
Yeah, Silver will probably get overtaken soon because his Aston Martin drives just have more pace in them. Let's be honest with that.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be giving Haas a big favor if he can. Oh, squeezing, and he gets passed on the hairpin. It seems there's a big fight between Silver and Samim. Ooh, they're still going side by side.
Silver is not giving it up for free. He's definitely giving up, putting up a fight for it, and he's not giving it away.
Did Schmelzo spin? Why is he 8th?
He had a bad start, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no, it was in a sprint race he dropped out, right?
Yeah,
and he hasn't regained a lot since.
Futuristic he's right behind Lipson.
Yeah, we're looking at Futuristic because he's also right behind Matt.
Yeah, we can look at Futuristic, I think, because that's the train, right?
And there he goes, Futuristic. He will make it done on the straight here. Will he? It seems like he will. Yeah, he will.
Yeah, clean overtake. And behind them, Schmerzel cannot.
Wesley also managed to pass Tipsy Bob there.
And AR Gamer getting past Larson. Quick! AR Gamer cutting through the field. Like,
yeah, as he should though, as he should. But good overtakes from him. He makes them done cleanly now, as it seems like Samim is trying to get past Larson somewhere here. But they're making their moves clean and wisely, so that's a good thing. Gurla though, we might want to have a look at that. He's chasing Tunari, and you know, it's not surprising seeing his medium tires. He's using all his ERS for it. So it's really just putting everything into the race he has
AR
early on.
Gamer getting past Virtue, I think. I think I need to keep a hold on AR Gamer right now. I'll just tell you when there's something spicy happening, my friend.
Definitely you can do. You should do as well.
Yeah, co-commentator, you know.
Haskell's getting the fastest lap there.
It seems
In
Schmelzo is
P3.
using all his battery to try to get past Lipson, but he's not close enough at all.
Yeah,
Samir getting past Larson. Yeah, Samir getting past Larson.
Good job from him there.
And Schmelzo and Lipson, I think.
Yeah, Smelter's going around the outside here. Beautiful work. Switchback tries to make it work. Will it work?
Ooh,
He's trying
and
another switchback.
He gets double
And now
switchback.
he gets it done. Smelter into P7. Trying to get closer to his teammate in P5.
Samim right behind Virtue. I don't think it'll take long for him to get past since he's on the mediums. New mediums as well. Let's see.
Yeah, definitely won. Ooh.
Oh,
struggling
big
there.
exit.
Samim has to brake there. Because otherwise he would have punted him. Samim will make a move soon, I believe. He won so far, so we will head over to Gurla because he's definitely trying to make a move done here somewhere.
Art getting past Silver.
Gurla fastest lap as well.
Ooh,
but we're looking on board with Gurla.
Silver spins.
This Gurla doesn't make the move here done. Silver spins indeed. P16, 17. He drops down. That's all the way in the back.
Oof! Oh, what the fuck? What the hell?
Ooh! This contact. Virtue goes into the gravel.
Yeah,
he won't be happy with that.
I saw what happened.
Two positions there.
And AR Gamer got past Tipsy Bob. I didn't even see. Oh, what happened?
Beautiful view here on a battle from Grazios and Wesley. They're battling it out for P7. Grazios seems to defend it so far. Lepson having a perfect view of it. He's probably driving with popcorn around this track right now.
Yeah. I'd do so if I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't drink and drive. But no one's said anything about eating. I'm just gonna put that out. We're getting closer and closer. They're all about... No, well, Chris Joss is so much more ERS.
Yeah, but will he use it though? Because
yeah, he is.
You can fight long about this battle, but I think Wesley just has more pace for the time being. Wesley's draining all his heroes though. I will try, but it won't work.
Oh, and
he's really close. Even contact.
Oh, and
Wesley into the wall. It's another driver into the wall. It's absolutely mad scenes today.
And AR Gamer in P9. Hey, this drive from AR Gamer.
I'm afraid we will have a safety car out as well. Another safety car. And now drivers need to make up their choices. Will they pit for new tires? But the hard drivers have no choice, I believe. That changes up the game again. But the thing is, I won't count out another safety car because it's really crazy at the moment.
Wait, so let's look at this. Tonari on hards, Gurla Haskos futuristic medium, Matt hards, Schmelto medium, Crazy Josh medium, Lepson AR Gamer Tipsy Bob hards, Samim medium, Larson hards, and Art Wesley medium, Virtue hards, Papa Dimitrio, Silver and Babaloo's 2 on medium, 1 on hard, right? If we look at this, Gurla pits.
Yeah, of course they pit. Futuristic goes into the pit. I believe all medium tires will go into the pit now. But the hard tire drivers have no choice but to stay out.
I must say the hards seems to have a better pace than the mediums.
Smelto stays out. Smelto stays out. I wonder why though. I
I'm not too
really wonder
sure.
why.
Oh, the whole grid
He's the
pits.
only. He's the only driver staying out who
Yeah,
started on medium tires. That must be a mistake.
maybe he wanna like stay in the DRS train of
Well,
Tonari, him,
there's a
and
safety car, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's really odd. I must give you that.
Maybe,
AR
yeah,
Gamer
I don't know
P5.
the strategy here.
I mean, there's a
AR
good.
gamer, yeah, but he's on the old hard tire on hard tires though,
But I
so
mean,
he has to pit again.
9 lap hard tires. They aren't. I wouldn't say they're that bad, to be honest.
Gurla is in a great position right now. So is Haskell. So is even Futuristic. Because they have the fresh tires on. They don't have to pit again.
Isn't Gurla in a net P1 now?
Oh, Silver retires. I don't know why. What happened there? It just retired it next to the track, it seems like.
It's a penalty, I must say. So wait, Gurla and Haskell's net P1, net P2, right?
What? Sorry?
Is Gurla in a net P1?
Gurla is the first driver that if you count out the drivers that have to do pit stops, Gurla's first. And Haskell's
Right.
second.
Yeah, so net's P1 and P2. I mean, this is quite interesting. Maybe
Quite
Tonari will want
interesting.
the team tactics, you know?
But don't, but
That's
don't count out another safety car though.
that's not wrong.
I won't count it out, and I would even put a bet on it that it will be another safety car.
How much do you want to bet?
Uh, I'm not betting with. I'm not betting even when I'm 50 because I think it's wasted money. But
No, I'm talking about something else. I'm betting
oh,
dignity, my friend. I'm gonna bet you 3 paprika chips from 3 paprika chips that there will be 2 more safety cars.
yeah, even that bet I found risky, so we won't do that.
Damn. Oh
I
my
found
god, man.
every
You're
bet
right.
risky.
I'm gonna be right back.
You do you. So let's see how this pans out. Slapson having a great race so far as well. We're actually really surprised by him. Uh, yeah, wonder what people will do. Tipsy will also P6 currently because of Virgin P8. That's something that's nice to see. Fellow Dutchman. A safety car is coming in this lap. So we will get racing again. People warming up the tires. Let's see who gets away the best. Let's see how fast Gurla can overtake some of these drivers with his fresh tires. Although may it be hard.
Alright. Now we're just warming his tires, turning that wheel left and right like a champ.
Safety car is going in. And we have to see what Tonari had a great start last safety car restart, so let's see how he will do it right now. They're warming up the tires. Definitely good. Tonari is going already.
Oh,
Matt
that's
has
a
no
great
catch
start.
on. That's a really great start. Matt is
He's 1
already a
second
second
ahead.
behind. The Smelter's right behind Matt. Let's
If
see
he
how
can
this
get out,
pans out. Oh, there's some battles already in the back.
Gurla.
Gurla's making the move already here on the inside of Virgin. And he goes into P8, makes it on before turn 2. And Haskell's want to move right with him, but he can't, and he will put it in next. There's some contact, and it goes slippery. But now Haskell's will to try and make a move. Will he make it done? He will.
He will do
Virgin backs
so.
out,
And
and now we have
Futuristic
Futuristic
right
right
behind.
behind it.
And he's gonna try to go around the outside, I think. Never mind.
He's
Oh,
just
it
being
takes
patient.
inside.
Look,
Opens the
he's
door.
picking his moment. That's also Futuristic is also a little bit more experienced than others, I would say. And you see, he more picks his moment, and he picks
Yeah.
it perfectly. With
Oh,
yellow
there's a
flag.
spin.
Oh, Wesley again. Again his front wing wrong.
Oh,
Gone. He will be
that's tough.
raging. Again
Look at
his
Matt and
front wing.
Tonari. Holy hell, Tonari is just flying. Getting out of that DRS train with an epic start. And Gurla passes
Look at
Larsa.
Jos and Sanim. Oh, Gorla passes
And
Larson
Haskell's
indeed.
right around his outside. And Haskell goes around the outside as well.
Yeah, he will.
And Haskell's trying to look at this three-way fight.
Yeah,
Oh,
how will it pan out? Will Haskell even try a move on Gorla here? He
I
won't.
don't
He
think
will
so.
just stay smart. Yeah, that's a sensible thing to do.
Beautiful.
Again.
And Samin
Now
here
Futuristic right behind Larson. Futuristic will try to make the move done here already. Beautiful move, beautiful work. Wesley goes in. He just puts the softs on. I don't know what his tactics are anymore.
Look at Samim, look at Samim.
There's no tires left.
Samim is having a big fight with Alfa Romeos here.
But he's not even only attacking. He needs to defend the P14 as well. Somehow.
And then Art and
Really.
Crazy Joss
But
stuck behind
look.
that AlphaTauri.
Indeed, like Kiko says, look at the restart of Tunari. It's already 2.5 seconds in front of Smelto. He is rapid. Although may say Smelto is not his competitor for the time being. You should count Gorla for that. And
just
he
check
has
how
an
far behind he
advantage
is.
on him.
And Gurla is about 6 seconds behind so far.
Gorla is about to try and overtake on Tipsy Bob maybe. Or there's no DRS yet.
Crazy Job overtakes Virtue and Samin follows through. And Samin's going on a... Ooh, that was almost... He almost sent it on Crazy Joss. How do you say
Let's
that
have
name?
a look. He might Gracie Oz. He might be sent again. But not yet.
Yeah, right behind him. Oh, there's a car behind! Holy hell! Art just flew into the wall.
Why? What happened?
I don't know. He just flew into the wall straight
I missed
on.
on that. And look what's out again. It's the third safety car we have. The fourth of the day. The third of this race. And we're only 14 laps in. It's, you might want to
am I the
make
only
up for
man who
bed
saw
already.
that?
Because this take is going long.
And Sonari punished again. Maybe he'll pit this lap for mediums. I think he can make it.
I'm not sure actually.
Look at, I mean...
Wesley pits again.
Yeah, he also got a 5-second penalty. So.
I think he just went on
Sonari
the...
pits.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Smelter pits now as well as he should.
And AR Gamer takes first from last to first. So far.
But he has to pit though. Gorla pits too.
I love that name. I'm not gonna lie. Gorla is such a nice name.
Is it a Danish name?
I don't know. It reminds me of a little piggy. I'm not gonna lie. Gorla.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gorla. Gorla. I'm not quite sure if it's Danish.
I like R game.
I think
R game.
Argamar. I think it's.
Hey, it's
Argim.
R game.
Are you not sure it's Argamar?
No.
Okay.
It's not. I hope so.
Imagine if it is.
I just love Veertje for the fact it's a terrible name.
Why is it terrible?
Because it's just a terrible word to pronounce even in Dutch.
Veertje? Okay, yeah, I agree.
But yeah, he's in points though, P7, but he has a bit. So
yeah. I mean, let's see. Maybe he'll hold
his
back
party's
Sonari.
over. Well, that will be amazing to watch. I'm looking forward already.
I really want to. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. We thought the same. We might not want to sing it too perfectly though, because then you might be copyrighted.
I mean, I must say I'm a little bit of a singer myself.
Yeah?
Nah, I'm not.
Okay, so we're on your third day of commentating. You need to sing a song. That's a rule we have in SLR.
Really?
So yeah, after the race, you have to
Okay,
sing a song after your third race of commentating. I've done it before. I've tried to delete these clips. I've not succeeded yet, but I won't send them to you. You need to find them.
Wait, what did you sing?
You'll never walk alone.
I don't. Can you sing it for me?
No, no, no. I'm not getting tricked into this. No, I'm just
I
like
don't
we're.
remember. Is it the Liverpool song?
Yeah, it is, but it's from a Dutch. It's not from a Dutch singer. He covered it, but like,
Okay.
okay.
I think I'm gonna. I mean, I can. Does rap count? Because
No, but it was a joke. We're not. We're
we're
not
not don't
singing
sing on a
it.
3rd day. I can
We
not
could do
sing.
though. We could do.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
No, okay, not this
Come
race.
on.
We might just organize a karaoke evening
I mean,
someday in
I
SLR.
have I have two
Would be fun.
songs up. I'm not gonna say my channel because that's just you know, that's advertising. But
I'm gonna search. You know, I'm a journalist. I would search so easy. No,
what?
just kidding. No,
I
my
didn't hear. I
searching
didn't
is one of my
understand.
specialties.
You're searching.
Searching
Oh
is one
no.
of my specialties.
We can just send you the mixtape. You know. I don't want to. It's
Yeah,
cringe.
you could. I like cringe. Safety
You like
cars in this
cringe.
lab. Yeah,
He
yeah,
looks at it.
it's amazing.
Looks at this facility
You
car.
don't like those awkward you know, people find awkward conversations awkward. I find comfort in awkward conversations.
How? What is wrong
Because
with
it's
you?
just no, people are just in awkward conversations. People are getting awkward and I'm like, why are you going being awkward? There's no need to. But
I mean,
that's just
you're right, but I mean, I don't know.
it's for me it's amazing. Let's look at the restart though. When is Gamer going? Gorilla is greedy to take over this position and Gamer knows he's just waiting until the very last moment it seems like. When will he take off? He will take off now and Gorilla is using his ERS. He will try to close this gap and overtake him for P1. He is on the fresher tires though. Will he make it work? Smelto right behind Tunari as well.
Futuristic is
Haskell's and Futuristic fighting. Futuristic
Ooh.
still behind. Tunari close to Papadimitriou.
Oh, look at Tonari.
Oh, Tunari goes not doesn't go yet because here he goes alongside. Oh, Tunari!
There's a big
Tunari!
crash, big
Smelter
crash.
crashed as well. It's Tipsy Bob.
Oh, that's a
And
big
Tipsy Bob's
crash.
front ring is gone. That's
So much
unfortunate
for
for the
big
Irishman.
I mean,
But it's unfortunate for Tunari as well.
is Tonari still fighting? Does he have front wing damage? He does not. That's very
Well,
lucky.
sometimes the game shows it wrong. Might want to attend you to that.
Really?
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
some reason.
we should most likely do league races on F1 2020. Let's be real here.
No, we should.
That game is so much better.
Oh, there goes Tunari. He might have wing damage, but it's an easy pass on Larson here, though. And he wants to fight his way
And
back.
Gurla is right behind AR Gamer.
We're looking at him. Let's see what he can do.
Well, if we look at AR Gamer,
Bobo got involved in big incident, Ocean Thief and Kitsu. Unfortunate.
big crash.
But you might maybe for the better. He had an incident with some of the faster drivers, Tunari and Smelto, so maybe that let it hurt a little bit less. But I don't know. He's pitting. I hope for him he's not retiring as we're missing a battle. Tunari is losing positions. He's around. He lost his front wing definitely now. Did he? He is going 14th position. And he's get overtaken by Virch as well. Tunari is out for the race win it seems like after his dominance showing so far. Maybe all the safety cars cost him some focus. You know, you need to keep focus and you can lose during this long safety cars.
I saw him spin when he was right next to Firchi. I think it was a racing incident, but then he got hit by the Ferrari after that, right? And he spun around once more. Now I don't remember. I don't know what happened, but it's really
I don't
unfortunate
know
for
as
him.
well. What I do know is that Gorilla's trying to fight away to P1, but Argame still needs to pit. And the thing is, these hard tire drivers have a little bit of an advantage, as I think they make it easier to let his tires last than those medium tire drives, as we're missing a battle. Sloppiness of me, laps and passes to Papa
I think it's
Dimitri.
actually my sloppiness, if we're gonna be honest here.
Don't put the blame on yourself. I'm putting the blame on myself.
I'm,
It's my thing.
I'm so close to saying something inappropriate. I'm so sorry.
Okay. At the moment you want to say that, say it, but mute yourself.
Yeah, you're right.
Little advice.
You're totally right. I'm okay. Well, if we look at Gurla's situation, right?
Oh,
that was
Gorla
cool,
almost lost it, but what a beautiful save it was there.
yeah,
Yeah,
slick
go
as
on,
well.
go on. You were
Well,
talking.
but my point was, Gurla doesn't need to pass AR Gamer. I think the best bet for him here is not using ERS and just staying in the DRS of AR Gamer and just chilling, you know, saving ERS constantly because he's gonna finish the race on these tires while AR Gamer has to pit. I don't understand the reasoning for wanting to passing him so quickly. If I'm gonna be completely honest.
Oh, but no, you're lying. Gorla's passing AR Gamer right now, and he's doing it on the straight. No way battling through turn 1 and 2. Gorla is into
You're
P1.
right.
That's a great race so far from him, as I just cursed him. Oh, Samim,
Ooh,
Gracios
ooh,
is round.
and Gracious round.
Oh. That's unfortunate for him. There's so many people that crash, but we've not cursed any so far, somehow.
I mean, I cursed Funari, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it.
On your
You couldn't hear
first
me.
race, how dare
You
you?
couldn't hear me. I said. I don't. I think Funari is definitely gonna win this race like 6 times. uh,
How
I,
dare you?
I want to feel the power, you know.
Oh, Tunari is having a tough battle with Fear Tier though. Fear Tier is not giving it away easy, and Tunari goes into P14 though.
I
Not where he
think
wants to be.
if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, when you're not at the pace of the quicker drivers, I think the best for both of the drivers is definitely defending as hard as you can against the fast driver. Well, I personally think it's maybe not giving them the position easily, but just in a place where you can give them the position like the DRS straight, right? I think the best choice for both people is giving the faster driver the position because you don't want to ruin your tires and your ERS just because you want to defend from someone that's gonna pass you eventually, right? What does Future gain from
Oh,
defending?
Matt, what are you?
What
Oh,
happened?
Matt just spun into the wall,
Oh,
and
I see his car.
I don't want to say we have another safety car.
Oh, damn.
We have, ladies and gentlemen, we have another safety car.
You know what? Since we have another safety car,
Unfortunately.
I can just where is it? Uh,
Oh.
you want to hear the most cringe you'll ever hear in your life?
Yes.
Okay, well I'll
Do
DM
I?
it to you. Yeah, you. I mean,
No, we're not doing that mid race, man.
nah, let's not do it. But
Not this much.
I find it quite fun that we have 3 safety cars now, or two in this race, one in the sprint, right?
No. 4 in this race.
4?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, 4. Well, I mean, for
Who's
tonight,
gonna
this is
decide
great.
to pit now then? That's the interesting thing.
AR gamer.
Gorla
kind
stays
of-
out. AR game goes in, of course. Aska stays out. Futuristic
Like
stays out.
great idea by
Samin
AR
stays
gamer
out.
as well. I must say.
Well, he had no choice.
He'll be quick now. Yeah, but like not,
Smelto goes in as well.
I meant more the fact that he waited like 20 laps on hard on this track, going fast and defending from Gorla.
Yeah. He definitely has a tire advantage.
Yes,
Too.
7 lap younger tires.
Oh,
than
but
most.
look what Smelto does. Look what Babulas does. Look what Gracios does.
Yeah.
They are all going onto the soft tire.
I wonder how AR Gamer is gonna cut through the field though. 0 lap mediums against 7 lap mediums and 11 lap hards. It's gonna be rapid, I think.
Well, we're gonna see. We will definitely see.
Tsunari right behind him. For a championship leader, I'm not too sure this is the most ideal situation for him. If we're gonna be honest, since he's right behind this. No, I wouldn't
Well,
say
he's
second driver.
right behind behind the second driver, so.
Yeah, I mean, and he's on the newest mediums, right? It's gonna be hard. I think Shinoru needs to follow AR Gamer, because if he overtakes him early, because of something bad, right? I think they will have a big tussle on for P9, something like that.
Well, definitely, but after that they need to. It's just a question. Will AR Gamer catch Larson before AR Gamer has to battle Tunari? That's the question here. But the safety car is not going in yet. I think we've driven more rounds behind the safety car than we have actually driven.
I mean, it feels like that, definitely.
It does. But it are like 4 safety cars, so it were at least 3 rounds each. So there will be 12, so it will be half of the laps.
More than half.
No, half, because we will be on 24 when this ends.
Yeah, well,
I think so.
Right now it's more than half.
Well, we're currently on 11, so I would argue we're not.
Oh my god, on my math. I should probably not be contesting you at math from now on.
Yeah, you should. I'm not doing any math. So you should contest me at math.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I just fucked up. Oh, well, no, Ocean Chief, you did not hear that. I made a mistake. Twice now.
Shh, we will cut it out.
God.
We're not live. No, we can't, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I've just heard
what has happened? Lance Stroll! What has happened? And Lance Stroll, he's hit the wall in Monaco. We don't want to see that. What is the point? You don't know the meme of Lance Stroll hitting the wall in Monaco while Vettel and Gasly are side by side?
Yeah, but I thought someone crashed here. You're confusing me.
No.
No, I thought some meme. Lance Stroll seems the same.
And what has happened to the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll? We need to cut, you know?
Don't confuse me again, Mr. Planet. No, I'm just kidding.
Godfather, or what? We're like 1 second ahead of Haskos. That's a beautiful Aston Martin, I must say. The one
I love how the Aston Martin looks. The McLaren is
game?
trying to look in real life as well. But the McLaren is trying to look worse every year. Same for the Alpine.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like the McLaren looks really ugly. I like the clean look of the Williams, right? And the Aston Martin just looks like a big, like, you know, big woman, right? That's the Aston Martin, in my eyes. Ferrari just looks like the Ferrari. This is great commentary, let's be real here.
Well, this is the commentating you all came for, right? Like, who came for this race? It's a race without excitement, without battles, without. It's a bad race.
Where's the drama? Like, what are these drivers even doing?
Yeah. Why are we not having Why are we not having safety cars? Like, come on. We could have at least have one.
Like, we could have had more safety cars. Like come on, man.
Yeah, give us 6.
If you look at the Red Bull looks really nice in my opinion.
Well, it does look like it's just a Red Bull, so it's the same as Ferrari for me. Like, it's a bit boring, but it's just totally fine and it looks fine. And like, you shouldn't change it because you can only just only destroy it basically.
Yeah.
But let's see. Tsunari did all the previous restarts. Now Gurla has to do the restart. Oh no, wait. Our gamer did one restart as well.
Yeah.
But that didn't go too well.
And this
Gurla
restart
is going, he's
is
using his
not the
ERS, and he's
fastest.
not having the best restart. Haskell is right behind him, and there's
And
yellow flags.
Papadimitriou is
Papa Dimitriou is
spotty.
off already. Let's not
Yeah.
have another safety car. But Gurla
And
is
Gurla and
battling with Haskell. Haskell puts it alongside. They
and
go off track. They keep it on track. But Haskell's
Gurla
getting
loses
P1.
P3.
That's something for the FIA. Futuristic in P2. Battling Gurla there. Futuristic in P2 definitely. Lapson in P4. What's happening here? Oh, Lapson goes round and Samim
And
goes as
Samin
well.
and with 3 cars, I think.
Yeah, it's both Ferraris.
Yeah, both
Oh,
Ferraris.
drama again. No safety car out yet
And
though. Samim retires. He's done.
What happened? Oh, he just. Yeah, okay,
Gurla
just-
really bad restart though. Lost
Yeah.
2 positions. Now he has to fight them back. But he has AR game and right.
Tunari
not
P10
right
to P6. And
Babulas in the wall.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
crazy restarts. Like
tips the ball
every
back in the
restart is
points
insane.
though.
Yeah, from 50 seconds behind as well. That's an achievement.
Well,
An AR gamer to
Lars and
P4
P5.
already.
Yeah, but he has some drivers right behind him. Tunari is fighting his way back. Maybe he can even contend for the win again somehow. He's getting into P5 here.
Beautiful.
Easy move on Larson for him. Now he needs to hunt down our gamer. That's his next mission. His next mission to his challenge to make a comeback through the race and win this race after all. That would be a hell of a story, to be honest.
He has 7-lap older tires. If he can do this, I'll be impressed. Definitely impressed.
Well, I'm impressed by anyone who wins right now. Haskell's in P1, who would have told me? Futuristic maybe even has a shot.
Has Haskell ever even gotten a podium?
Yeah, he has. He Haskell's. Yeah, he Haskell's.
He has cost a podium.
We're trying to make a bad joke, but it doesn't work. So we should
That's
stop.
not working fun. That's not.
Aww.
Oh god. Let's not mention it. Didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen. No, what are you even talking about?
I don't know. I think you might have a virus in your computer or something.
Yeah, I should.
DRS gets enabled.
Ooh, Gurla is getting close. Gracios makes a move on Larson.
And Schmelzo as well. Ooh,
Smelto as well. Larson
double
gets
overtake.
paused. And he's just backing off here as he should, maybe. Gurla really close to Futuristic though. Futuristic can't keep on to Haskell's. Gurla eager to win this race as well, but he had a bad restart, but there's still laps left to make it work.
And AR Gamer is right behind him as well. Eating popcorn to the view.
Well, our gamer is more of a nachos man.
Is he?
I hope so. I don't know. I assume.
I mean, popcorn tastes nice, but you know, nachos, you can never go wrong with them.
Oh, Tunari is right behind him. Tunari is really the man on a mission today. He wants to make this work. He wants to make the comeback, and he wants to still win the race. But it's gonna be tough because there are only 6 laps left, and he has to pass 4 men in order to win this race. It won't be easy.
Is so far ahead. It won't be easy due to the Haskell's leading DRS train. So when you get second, right, you have 3 cars behind you.
Oh, look at Gurla. He's really fast using the DRS and the ERS. He makes it into P2. Let's see what is going on behind. The R Gamer might even try. No, he won't. Tunari is still behind our gamer. And it's for the rest to keep silent a bit. Babulas getting a 3-second time penalty. Papadimitriou getting a 3-second time penalty. And Haskell's! Oh no, man.
This is
awful.
really putting a spanner in the works. Who can have P2? Who can get the win?
I'm not sure it could be anyone at this point.
Well, Haskell and Williams.
Battling on this race is like betting on this race is like just wait. It's not even coin flip. It's ridiculous. You know, you should
Yeah.
be sent into some crazy uh, caretaking house if you are betting on this race. Everyone is getting penalties. Smelto is as well, and that's not what he wants.
I wonder, will Haskell try to drop back to maybe stop Grula? Maybe slow them down for Tsunari? Play the team game? Will
Will
he? Will he?
Gorla miss out on the DRS though? He will have it tough. And our gamer is closing in on Futuristic.
He has DRS right now though.
Smelto gets past Gracios there. Gorla had DRS, that's fortunate for him. He can get back into the 1 second, that's good for him to keep on. Because like, he will probably stay within those 3 seconds. But
Yeah.
there's more needed in order to keep P2 to win the race. You know, if you don't have the DRS, you will get passed easily. Probably. Oh, Smelto almost lost it there.
I wonder what Haskell's plan is.
I don't think there's a plan on much of the drives. It's just putting your feet down to the throttle and giving all you've got in order to win this race.
We have 14 jokers in the game then.
We have 14 jokers, and I would give the 14th driver as much chance as Haskell to win the race, to be honest, because it's crazy how this race is going. But Tunari can't manage to pass our gamers so far, and Smelto on the soft tire now right behind him. What will these bring us? Maybe even more chaos, although I'm now cursing people again. Let's see what Smelto can do. Smelto is using his ERS. He wants to make a move on Tunari.
I mean...
Oh, he's gonna make a move. And he's gonna go have a look on the inside. And he's not only having a look, he's putting it on the inside. And Tunari keeps it somewhat side to side, but he can't. And he has to let it go, and Tunari loses a position. That's definitely not a shot at a race win anymore for him.
Brilliant racing from them both, especially from like the patience of Tunari. Oh,
yeah, well,
almost a spin.
He cannot win anything there. He just
behind.
doesn't want to lose. Gracie just goes round. It's Tipsy Bob even in P7 right now.
I mean, a bad thing could have happened to Tunari here. Let's be real. He could have spun, or he could have spun Schmilton.
Yeah, so a smart thing to back out there indeed. Yeah, like, you can only lose there. And you need to take your loss and just keep what you can get.
He's technically P4 if you count the penalties.
Yeah, definitely. Still, people are closer to each other than ever. Smelter might have a run on the R game soon, though. Ooh. At this time, Haskell's might even drop down to P6. Let's see who can make a move. R Gamer maybe on Futuristic in order for provisional P2. No, he won't. He will try, but he goes off track due to that. And now it's Smelto getting the advantage of that, and he's going into P4. Now Futuristic. Oh, no, he puts Tunari into the grass.
Pushing Tunari into the grass, yeah.
Not Futuristic, our gamer, but Tunari is... Oh, Tunari's into the gravel. He's giving it all, but maybe that's a bit too much. As we said earlier, you can only lose it from here.
Yeah. A little bit of, maybe not the best driving there. It happens.
Crazy Yas round again, and Papa Dimitriou goes into the pits, probably retiring his car, I assume. No, he's changed his front wing. Virtue into the points. It's a crazy race, and anything can happen now.
I think the lads, no one has ERS anymore. I think everyone has settled down. Now it's if Tunari can stay within the 3 seconds of Haskos.
Well, let's see
because
what
Haskos has the ability to stay first, to stay.
But it's time penalty, that's unfortunate. We have still a lap to go. Everyone needs to watch their toes, not overstepping a track limit. And it's Gorla going for the move. And he's getting into P1, and that's almost certainly secures his race. But it's a bit risky. But it gains him track position, which is crucial at this point to keep you defended from Futuristic, who's in P3 now. Crazy race, my friend.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather say insane now, man. What the hell is going on?
Well, you can say anything but boring at the time being. We
Yeah,
only have half a lap going.
who
And look
who
at
will
the
take that
gaps.
chance? Who
Look
will
at
take
the
the chance? Will
gaps.
Smelter
It's
do it? Look at
Smelter
Smelter.
right behind. Well, Smelter, why are you putting it alongside Futuristic here? Oh, he
Oh, it
touches,
felt
but
like it
he
was getting a
seems to
little
back off.
push there.
Oh,
And futuristic
Futuristic!
space!
That's
Oh
absolute
no!
drama. He oversteps his throttle and he loses there. And Tipsy Bob is even the better of the McLaren drivers currently.
And Wesley spins again.
Larson even manages to pass Futuristic, but we need to look at P1 because Gorla is getting towards the finish line and he's sweeping it around. He's trying to curse himself, but he won't. He will win his first race this season. It might even be his first race win ever in
That
SLR.
was.
I'm not sure. Gorla, great job at racing. Our gamer P2, he will be happy with that
Oh.
after all. Tsunari, damage control P3. Haskell just missing out on the podium due to this time penalty, getting in P4. Smelto P5. Tipsy Bob, he is driving into the gravel out of birthday. Congratulations, maybe, because he would be happy with that P6. Veertje P7, really good for him. Larson P8, also good result for him. Futuristic, what a shame of that last lap. Getting into P9,
Yeah.
there was a podium, there was P2, was given to him, but he lost it at the last lap. What an unfortunate for him. And Lepson, after having a good week and only P10, he might be disappointed with that. But what a race we had, man.
I'm impressed with Furchi. I'm gonna be completely honest. He
I'm
had
impressed.
a few accidents, but he got P7, which is great. I mean, best of the rest, I guess. Or, well, I don't think best of the rest counts here, considering it's equal cars, but let's just say that. Great race, man. I'm very impressed.
It was a great race indeed. And what a great result by Gorla. Definitely, if we're talking about driver of the day, I think there's only one man who could. You would agree,
AR
I think,
Gamer,
on Gorla. I think we should give it to Gorla, to be honest.
I might be devil's advocate here, but I think AR Gamer also deserves it. Because look at it, he was last place and P2 now. Ooh, was that so Ferrari spun on the track? But well, SLR Larson gets it, but I mean.
Yeah, that's due to him starting at the back somewhere.
Yeah.
But I think we should definitely give it to Gorla. His first win of the season. Our gamer, he's second in the standings and gets second. And in this chaos, I think that's not as good as the P1 from Gorla. And he showed good pace as well. It's surprising from him because he's P6 in the standings, I believe. But he showed good pace. It's not just luck. It's just like he deserved it to win today. Maybe Trinari pace-wise deserved it more, but he had good pace and everything was on point with him. He didn't make any mistakes.
I'm gonna tell you here, my friend. I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree. I think, but I'm gonna say this: they both drove an amazing race, absolutely astonishing. Like they both drove miles, well, not miles ahead, but like let's be real. AR Gamer, Gurla, and Tunari, those three were the main characters of the race and sprint.
Well, we only have main characters this race, I might want to say. And wondering if we got anyone ready for an interview. I don't think we have anyone yet, but you might just call everyone the driver of the day because it's crazy.
Yeah, I think Gurla and AR Gamer, but
I think we should give it to Gurla also for the fact that it is his first win, definitely this season, but I think overall.
I guess I mean, you know what?
Oh.
since I'm the co-commentator, you're probably right. Gurla deserves it. Let's be real here. Great race from him. I think he drove amazing.
Yeah, awesome. I definitely agree. Great racing, but you know, it was chaos as well. Just the main thing here was also to stay out of the chaos, and we're still waiting for someone to interview. So I'm asking someone, and I think we're getting a race winner in. You want to ask the questions to Gurla?
Yeah, let's do it. I don't really have many questions. I'm just gonna
Man,
ask.
otherwise I'm supporting you all good.
Hello,
So
Gurla.
Gurla,
Congratulations on the first win. Or first win?
Hello. Yes, first win in tier 2.
Congratulations, man. You raced like a lion today. Let's be real. what was
Well,
your what was your game plan like throughout the race? Because it seemed you just looked so relaxed when you were driving, like, but also like a man on a mission. You were just overtaking everyone that was ahead of you, no matter what. Who you don't care.
no, I wasn't relaxed at all. Um, I started from P2, from the sprint race, because the guys in front of me had some incidents, I think. So
Yeah,
yeah, I started from P2 and then I dropped down a few positions at the start.
yeah.
And but then the safety car came at a good time to pit for hards. So and I pitted for hards under the safety car, uh, because the other guys in front were all on me on hards. They had to stay out, so I was in net P1 at that moment.
Hmm?
So I was just trying to not make any mistakes in the traffic. I think I only overtook one person and just kept behind Tipsy Bob, I think, and kept going because I knew that if there wasn't any more safety cars, I would likely be in first position. But then
Yeah.
there's like 2 or 3 more safety cars, which
Three
allowed
or
the
four in total, something like that. Yeah.
yeah, which allowed the hard runners to pit uh, for free essentially.
Yeah.
But I was P1 because of the first pit, and there were I think the first hard runner was Tunari, I think, who was in like P6. So I
Yeah.
also had my teammate Crawley Voice. He was ahead of them and he was defending well for me.
It's good
So
to
I've
hear
got to
the
thank him as
teamwork
well.
there.
Yeah, and then on the last safety car on the restart, I got a poor restart and I got overtaken by Futuristic and Haskos. But
Yeah.
then managed to. I overtook Futuristic and then I was pushing hard for Haskos. Even when I saw he had a penalty, I
May,
was
may,
on.
may I just
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
you here? What was your, if you had a game plan, right? What was your game plan behind Haskos? Was it save ERS, try to stay in the DRS and just overtake him, or were you pushing every lap as hard as you can? What was your
At
plan there?
at first I thought, okay, I'm gonna stay behind Haskos because he has a penalty, and I'm gonna uh, stay in the DRS zone of Futuristic so that Futuristic doesn't get overtaken by our gamer on mediums, because he was more dangerous. So I made sure I gave Futuristic the DRS, but then I saw Smelto overtaking everyone on softs, and I also had 2 warnings. So if I got another one, then I wouldn't win the race. So I thought
Yeah.
I've got to overtake Haskos to be safe. And so I went for it on the last lap. He was out of ERS. I still had 20%, so I overtook him on the straight, and that was it.
Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant drive. And I must say, both of us were watching your race start to finish, and we were very impressed with it. Very
well, it
good
just
driving.
Yeah.
seemed as well as a solid improvement through from qualifying. Like every from qualifying, then in sprint race it went a little bit better. I can't even remember where it started because so much happened on track. You must have seen it as well, you know, the 4 safety cars as well. But every little race it went better and better. Like it was like a diesel getting slowly to the level, you know. So that's how I
Yeah,
often compare it. But I just want to congratulate you on your first win in tier 2, man. It's a great
yeah,
effort, and it
thank you.
was definitely deserved because you just kept it clean, and you deserve the win today.
Yeah, this was definitely the race I've prepared the most for. So I was a bit nervous at the start. At qualifying I could have done a much better lap, but I don't know. I just cracked a bit under pressure, and yeah. But when I slowly gained confidence, then yeah, I got going.
It all worked out at the end. So want to thank you for your time and enjoy your evening. But that should work out with this win. I think you should
Yeah.
enjoy it. So
Yeah.
have a
That's one
great
to look
evening,
back
man.
on as well. Have a good evening,
And
man.
but
Yep. Okay.
bye
Thank you
bye.
guys.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. Thank you.
Have a good evening.
You too.
Well, oh yeah. So I couldn't even drag anyone out. I don't think we got anyone left. Uh, so what we gonna do is we
I
gonna
think.
shut off this stream, I believe. Or you wanna
Wait,
say
wait,
something?
wait, wait, wait a second.
Wait,
Let's just see.
wait.
It's pretty feisty.
I think we have Tunarian. So,
Ooh, let's get him in. Hello.
oh,
Yeah, hello.
Unfortunate race, man, but good recovery drive. I must tell you. P3. That's awesome. You know.
Yeah, it's quite decent after everything that happened earlier on. It's quite good, yeah.
So let's talk about your qualifying. Awesome, awesome lap. I must
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you, it
I
was
actually
very
did a
nice.
I actually did a PB. Like I hadn't done a point two before that, so it was quite good.
You took it out the bag and just threw it on the table, man. That was insane. Put the ace on the table, you know.
Yeah,
and the sprint race, dominant. Like you were completely just so far ahead of the field. That was so nice. So before we go to the race, right? There was so much drama. Let's just not go to there right now. How did you feel like after the sprint?
yeah, it was quite good. Like I knew I had a little incident um with Smelt earlier on, but I kind of knew that I was not gonna get like over the 5 seconds from that, so I don't think I'm gonna lose the sprint win. So it's quite good, obviously. And yeah, not much to say. Like it went basically as well as it could have been.
Yeah, and I mean, you had fastest lap and the win, and you had pole as well. That's the trifecta. But the quadra, it got a bit how should we say, complicated, right?
Yeah.
So tell us what happened. Like
Um. So basically, the the second safety car came in at I don't know when, but it was at that point when it actually makes sense to pit for the mediums. So I did, and that meant I was like, a bit further down the grid, which meant I had to overtake guys. And
yeah,
then there was an incident while I was overtaking guys, and I mean, I'm not really sure like whose fault it was, or it was just like an racing incident. But yeah, I lost like quite a lot with that. And
I
then
think it was you got what pushed wide by Virtue. I think it was
I was
not pushed wide, but you had like a racing incident with him. I
yeah,
can't
I was
fully.
overtaking him, and then I just slightly hit him, and it just sent my car straight around, so couldn't really do
Yeah,
much.
yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate, but you got spun twice, or did you spin twice? Or did you spin on your own the second time?
No, I didn't spin on my own. Like
Right,
the second incident was I was overtaking, I think Wesley, and I think he just like turned into me to the
right.
chicane, so I got spun by that, and yeah.
Well, I want to also ask you, like, I know it might be like it's frustrating not getting the win, right? But wasn't it thrilling in a way, overtaking everyone?
I mean, yeah, it's always good fun to get through the field, and yeah, I mean, of course, it sucks that I couldn't win because everything was going basically to the plan. Like nothing was really going wrong.
Yeah,
But yeah, like you can't always win, as they say, and still like P3, maybe P2 later. I don't know, but we'll see.
yeah. I mean, P3, awesome. It's very nice,
Yeah.
especially from the recovery. And what about, like, how did you find overtaking on the track? Was it easy? Was it difficult? I mean, we just saw you cutting through the field, but
I mean,
from the
it was
driver's perspective, how was it?
it was like quite sketchy actually most of the time. Like I don't know, it was kind of I saw quite a lot of questionable driving, I think. But I mean, overall, there weren't too many of like things that I could report only a few of those, but just overall the driving was kind of sketchy.
Yeah, yeah. Many people were spinning in the first chicane. But yeah, do you have any questions, Rye?
No, I don't. I think you did, but that's the thing with you this season. Like even when you're having a bit of some unfortunate races, Tunari or thing, you always seem to somehow do good damage control and still getting P3, which you don't lose too much out of to any of your contenders in in the
Yeah,
standings.
that's
So
the funny thing. I actually gain contenders.
yeah, our gamer got second, right? So
Yeah, but I got 8 points from the sprint. He got one.
ah, indeed,
So
I forget about the sprint.
Yeah,
You what do you think about the sprint format?
I mean, yeah, it's quite cool, I guess. Like, I mean, I'm not too big of a fan because now the races take much more time overall, but I guess it's good fun. Yeah.
Well, man, thank you for your time, and still congrats on your podium. So that's still something I think you should enjoy it. Although you might want to win instead of getting a podium, especially after your pace in the race and qualifying. But thank you for your time, man, and enjoy your evening further.
Yep. Thank you, guys. See you.
Well,
thank you.
next week.
Bye.
Wanna get AR Gamer in? AR Gamer, welcome Pluto. Ask your questions. Plant is
Well,
asking you some
I
questions.
wanna
Sorry.
ask you first, AR Gamer.
Yeah.
How was that? How was the qualifying? Right, you got
Yeah.
P2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know,
walk
like,
us through. Walk us through. How did it, what was the lap like? Was there any problems during the lap? Like any
uh, I feel like
mistakes?
I got I think my best sector one in my second lap,
Yeah,
and if I got it in my third lap, I would have been pole. But
yeah,
I don't know, it was very close with Tonari by the end. I don't think I did my best, but it's always like that. And even like in Imola, pole is very bad because you like start, you're heading for the grass on the left.
yeah,
But yeah, and even me, I have always bad starts. So if I'm on pole, I'll be losing like maybe 5 positions,
yeah,
like last race.
yeah. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
and then a sprint, right? I mean, P2 still good, but well, the sprint that was a bit sketchy. I saw you got what happened to it in the first lap of the sprint actually, or the first few laps.
I don't actually remember. The sprint is gonna. I remember
I,
spinning many times. I
I
remember
think you
having a
just
bad race.
think you just got
Yeah.
hit or something. I can't remember it either. Do you remember, Ray? My
And
11?
there were so many contact things. We sure miss
Yeah,
out on a lot, but I can't
yeah.
remember.
I mean, well, you and you and Samin were like P8, P9 at
Yeah.
the end of the sprint, right? And then
Oh no, I think I just spun by myself in the sprint. Yeah, lap I spun. Turn 4, I was P2. So yeah, that was just very. I don't know, first time I spin there ever. Even in like I did even some practice.
yeah,
I tried to save it, but it didn't really work. But yeah,
yeah. Well, I mean, who cares about the sprint if you got a good if you got a good race if you got a good race, right?
well, the issue is like I scored more point. I was higher in the race in Tonari, but I still lost point to him. So that's the important part.
Yeah, I
Because
guess
I've
so.
been having like bad races. The last few races I've been like losing so much points to Tonari, and he's been really on it. I've been making a lot of mistakes. Like have you seen in Imola? I spun like 4 times. I was
Yeah.
last like 3 times. I was lucky with the safety cars, but yeah, I just gotta step up and
Well,
stop making mistakes.
you're leading behind Gurla for like 8 laps, I think,
Yeah,
before the safety car. And well, actually, how did you get to lead? You were P18 and P19 with Samim, and we just
yeah,
look at you and you just go from P18, P19 to P8. Like what? You're just running through the field,
yeah.
while Ray was focusing on the top four. What wasn't there a big fight there, Manu? how-
I can't remember honestly. I need to get drunk, forget all of this race, and enjoy it with a beer somewhat later, or without
yeah,
beer because I need to be sober then. But
Yeah, I remember in the race, I think I spun under safety car. I was 18th, and I
yeah,
just recovered. And when the safety car came in, like I saw Tunari and Matt and Smoto all pit from the hard to the mediums. I said like if I want a good position, I gotta stay out and bet on a safety car at the end. And I stayed out. Gerla was behind me, I think on a newer tires, and he was faster even on the same tire. So yeah, Gerla had like the best, I think the best pace in the field today, and he just caught me and took me so easily. And I tried to stay behind him, and I think got lucky with a safety car, like lap 21, and switched to the mediums. And also Tonari spun in that span. So yeah, that was good for me. But yeah, I think it was more fun than the last few races for me because I was like running through the field and overtaking. And like it was much more fun than just driving in P3 or P4 in an island alone.
well, at the
yeah,
end, we can say it the same like we said as Tunari to you. Like at the end, you had also a lot of instances in all the races, qualifying not, but in both races, and still at the end you managed to finish P2 in the main race. So also a bit of damage control. And to be fair, I think Gurla was the only drivers that finished the race that kept it clean. So for him, I think it was a deserved win as well. But still, you got P2, so in some way you can be happy with it, I assume.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't know. Like I'm looking for the championship. I'm looking to win. And getting P2 or like last race in Bahrain, like P4, P5, or P6, like it's just not acceptable at all. Spinning 3 times, going to P18 is not acceptable. Like his
Fair enough.
mistakes are what I will lose the championship to Tenari. He's been so consistent. Like the only mistakes he did in the season is in this race. Like how good do you have to be to only make one mistake in like 7 races or 6 races? I know the season is long, but I just gotta chill out a bit, stop pushing over the limit, and try to practice more in the race because I think Tonari has a better race pace than me. Even when I have good pace on him, I just make mistakes, so it's all nullified by the end. So yeah, that's my goal. Just keep it clean in the next races, practice more practice in the race, and just stop and make mistakes. That's it.
yeah.
I definitely agree. But what did you think of those this sprint race format? You like it, or is that?
Honestly, because I liked it, but it was very fast. It finished very fast, and it's really hard to overtake in Emilia with like a DRS train or the like.
The safety
Yeah, it's
cars?
just yeah safety car also. It's very hard, but I think the idea is very good, and I think we'll see it even more better in Spa in like 5 or 6 races. Because I think it's a more overtake heavy track, and yeah, it's better to I think make it in tracks with like easier overtakes, not Imola with maybe it can drain even worse. People losing positions so much, and like it's I don't know. I think they gotta pick better tracks for sprints. Yeah.
Well, we got the 13th race of the season, Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps for sprint race. So that should be a better track to overtake, I believe. Whole nother track though. But we'll
Yeah.
see. Next week we have Yas Marina Abu Dhabi. Some kind. No, let's just kidding. I want to say some kind of home track, but it's not. Jeddah is unfortunately not here.
Yeah.
It's the same as saying Germany is home track for me. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that one, Chief.
What?
Nah, nothing, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I believe Chief might be soon in channel here, and he wants to fight with you. I've heard our gamer. I'm not sure.
What? Why?
Yeah, I don't know. He calls you wait, Arab Gamer, which we called you as well,
No,
Arbitrary
don't,
Arbitrary
no, no,
Gaming.
don't say that. No,
Arrogant
no,
gamer. The season
no,
is
no.
long, but our gamers' interviews are longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's true
le-
about that.
but you still got P2, so you've got to enjoy
Yeah.
that with something you like. I don't think beer is allowed in Saudi Arabia, is it? I'm not sure.
What is next race though?
Next race, Abu Dhabi.
Oh, Abu Dhabi. Oh, that's very interesting.
Okay,
I,
this sounds too good.
This
I don't know.
race,
Abu Dhabi is not very good track for me. I think I just gotta practice more. But I think Tonari will have the pace on me. But I think it's less incident prone, and Abu Dhabi is a bit harder to make mistakes. But I just hope to win in Abu Dhabi. I'll just practice more because I think there's a break next week, so there's no race next
No,
week. So
no, you can't be serious. I don't hope
yeah,
there is. It's
yeah,
because of it's because of Easter, I
yeah, Easter,
believe.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
fair
So
enough.
yeah, it will give me
So
more,
lots of time to practice for you,
yeah,
and now we expect you to win, of course, in Abu Dhabi.
yeah. Honestly, like in Imola, it was the least practice I done. I said maybe if I practice less, I will make less mistakes, but it didn't turn out to be true. I was slow and I made mistakes. So like I think I'll just go back to my uh, old routine and practice a lot more TT short quali and the race because I lost time to Gerla, Dice, Tonari, Smelto, everyone. I think I lost time to. I don't know how I even got P2 in the end. The chicane was so bad for
Mm,
me. Last sector was so bad for me. I don't know. It's just I got lucky by the end. I think.
yeah, it doesn't
You
matter at
want
all.
more talk or
You got P2. No. I think it's a good thing because this race is taking longer, so it's already
oh yeah, I'm
half
sorry.
past. No, it's all fine, man. Enjoy your evening. I think
yeah.
that was the last interview. I almost want to
No.
say I hope.
I'm
But have
sorry.
a
I'm sorry.
good evening, my friend.
Yeah, have
And
a
good
good
luck
Yeah.
evening.
in 2 weeks at Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Well,
Well,
I wonder what ocean she. Oh God. Do
no,
you think
no, no.
there's
Ocean
anyone
Chief is
else that
gone.
want to come, or do you think they're just gonna chill?
Well, we're gonna end the stream. I think those were the interviews we've done. It was an
Yeah.
exciting race, and next week
Yeah.
apparently we have a break, so you're gonna see somebody back tomorrow for a race because we have still. You saw how exciting the sprint race was. We have a sprint race tomorrow again in Tier 1, so I would say all let's watch it. I want to thank you all for watching today, and I want to thank you, Pluto, for commentating with me. I think you did an excellent job, and we hope to see you
Thank you.
all in 2 weeks. Bye
Yep.
bye.
See you all, guys. Bye bye.